What is the clutter in your life and which effects does it have on you? There might be more ways than you think what clutter is, and if you're curious, then stick around. Hi, my name is Katie. I'm a professional organizer and certified KonMari consultant, and clutter is my business. What comes to your mind when you hear the word clutter? The first image that comes to my mind is a very cluttered living room. For example, I see magazines and paper piles on all the different surfaces. I might see different toys or random electronics piled on the floor. So that's it means like piles. I think when I think about clutter, it means piles, full closets, full drawers, too much of everything. And this is actually only material clutter. Depending on how much it is, some people might call it creative chaos, right? They feel inspired when they see all of those things and get good ideas. And for others, it's just too much visual stimulation and they feel burdened and actually stressed by it. But there are more forms of clutter. There's digital clutter. All the things that you have on your computer, all the files, photos, movies, videos, music, also on your phone, on your tablet, on all the hard drives, the USB sticks, and in the cloud. All of that is digital clutter. And if we think more about it, it's also social media. So all the apps that you have on your computer or mobile devices and everything that's happening there, all the conversations, all the photos, etc., etc. And again, it does not have to be problematic. Let's think about your laptop. Maybe when you open it, you have a few things on your desktop. It's a little bit cluttered, but not too bad. However, if the full desktop is filled with documents and you cannot even see, the background photo, then you can feel very stressed. Or if you open your emails and there's a red little bubble with you have 1,000 emails that you still have to read and answer, so that creates stress. Next, there is mental clutter, and another name for that would be mental load, when you have so much going on in your head, and it's not just all the things, it can be to-do lists, all the things you feel like, oh, I still have to do this, I still have to think about that, but it's also just processes, finding solutions in your head, and this type of clutter will not stay in your head. Usually it goes into phone notes where you type all your to-do lists, or it goes in post-it notes and you stick them to your computer screen or on your desk or on the fridge. So the mental clutter will spill out. And the last form of clutter I want to mention today is emotional clutter. And in my opinion, that's the most tricky of all of them. Emotional clutter is actually the biggest clutter of them all, even if you don't see it. Even if it's unconsciously underneath the surface, it's all there since you were little. Some emotions might pop up once in a while. Maybe you hear somebody talking and you feel triggered by what they're saying. Or you might watch a movie and from one moment to the next, you feel very upset and start crying and you don't really know why you started even crying. All of the emotions, all of the experiences, all of your thoughts, all of your belongings, material ones and digital ones, that's all you. And surprise, surprise, everything is interconnected with each other. And that's the good part, and also that's the tricky part. I will make an example. Imagine years and years ago, you went to a Beyonce concert, and at that concert, you bought a t-shirt. It's an amazing t-shirt. It has seen better times. It has a lot of holes, but you love this t-shirt. Marie Kondo would say, this t-shirt sparks joy. And the memories and the feelings that you connect with it are sparking so much joy and excitement, and you love it. And this is super positive. This t-shirt is like a balloon that pulls you up in the air and makes you lighter and happier. Let's also imagine you have a huge teddy bear that you got from an ex-partner. And it's actually a cute teddy bear. It's not too bad, but it's a huge thing. And it's in the corner in your closet, and you actually don't want to even see it, because always when you see it, you remember all the negative things that happened in that relationship. Why you split up, what happened there, and you feel ambivalent. Shall I keep it? Shall I let it go? What do I even want to do? I don't want to deal with it. That's why I push it in the corner of my closet. And those emotions are like a heavy weight pulling you downwards and making it heavy. And I just described those two items, the Beyonce t-shirt and a huge teddy bear. And those are just two. But you're owning like tens of thousands of items in digital files and emotions and thoughts, and all of this is there. And they're all of the balloons, but also all the heavy weights, and it's all present. Many people don't even think about it. They live their life on autopilot. Others are aware that there are things under the surface and they know I should deal with it. And then there are others that are actually dealing with it. And there are different ways how to do that. For example, for the emotional clutter, you go to therapy, you work through all the hurts, all the pain, you try to understand what happened back then and how do I navigate my life now. If you're having a very big mental load, you might have a coach that helps you with productivity, that helps you with prioritizing what has to come first and what can fall over. And then, of course, you can also tackle your material and digital belongings and declutter and organize them. And if you're not able to do it by yourself, you might hire somebody like me, a professional organizer or KonMari consultant, somebody who goes bit by bit through each layer of all of the clutter. And the good news is it doesn't really matter where you start. You just have to start somewhere. Clutter can become an emotional and psychological burden, and it can create feelings of overwhelm, anxiety, stress, and even shame. Too much clutter can also hinder our productivity and our focus. Imagine you have a lot of clutter in your home, all the material things, plus a ton of digital clutter, and then what's going on in your heart and in your mind. How will you even focus on what is even the most important thing? You might not even know because you're focusing on one thing. Then another thing pops up and you're like, what? Now this. And then another thing pops up again and then this. How will you move forward in life? How will you reach your dreams? Because it's really, really hard, because that's what clutter does. It confuses us and distracts us. Decluttering can be a therapeutic process, and it helps you to see what attachment you have to all of your belongings, all of the clutter, and to see what's really important in your life and what not. Decluttering is a chance to let go of the past, to actually work through the past and focus on your present and your future. And decluttering is just pure math. If you own less, if you let things go, you will have more space. And you will have more space in your outer life and in your inner life, in your heart and in your mind. So this is a win. That's a big win. And then comes the question, what do you do with that new space? Are you going to work on yourself? Will you have the time and the capacity to go to therapy or to improve your relationships or to do that dream, the thing that you've ever wanted to do? It's not about letting everything go. It's also not about letting everything stay. It's looking at each thing and making an informed decision with your ideal lifestyle vision in mind. What is where you want to go? And does this thing, this thought, this emotion, this friendship, does it support me to get where I want to go? If you would like to simplify your life, to let go of the things that don't serve you anymore, to start with decluttering your home and your life, please reach out to me. I'm always happy to have new clients and to meet new people, and I would be very excited to work with you. You can either send me an email or you can fill out my contact form and write an email or book a free discovery call. If you received value from this video, please like and share it with your friends and subscribe to this channel if you want to be informed when I upload a new video about decluttering and organizing. Wishing you a wonderful day, and I see you in the next video. Bye!